Okay, so now we'll solve question number 3 from exercise 7.4, which is to divide after factorizing the first polynomial. So we'll solve the first question. X square plus 4x minus 12 by x minus 2. So first we'll factorize this first polynomial, x square plus 4x minus 12. So 12, and here a term is a. So a into c will be 12 ones are 12. Okay, so we have to find such a factor that if we add these two factors, we will get 4. And if we multiply these two terms, we will get 12. So 6 2s are 12. If I subtract 6x minus 2x, then I will get 4x. And if I multiply 6 2s are 12, then I will get 12. X square plus minus 12. Okay, now we can take x common, so x plus 6, and here we can take minus 2 common, so here x plus 6 will be remaining. Now we can take out common x plus 6 from these two terms, so x plus 6, and the remaining will be x minus 2. Okay, now we have to divide these by x minus 2. So if I simply divide x minus 2 by this, then x minus 2 will be cut, so the answer will be x plus 6. I will solve the B question, that is 2x square minus 11x minus 63 by x minus 9. Okay, so we have to first multiply the A term with the C term. If we multiply these two terms, we will get 126. 63 into 2 will give us 126. Now we will take out the LCM of this, so we'll get 2 6 are 12, 2 3s are 6, 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3, 3 7s are 21, and 7 1s are 7. So now we have to find such a number that if we multiply these two numbers, it will give us 126, and if we add these two numbers, it will give us minus 11x. Okay, so these two numbers are 18 and 7. 18 sevens are will give us 126, and if we subtract 18 minus 7, it will give us uh, minus 18 plus 7 will give us minus 11x. 2x square minus 18x plus 7x minus 63. If I take out 2x common from this, so 2x common, x minus 9 plus 7 common, so here we will get x minus 9, because 7 9s are 63, so here x minus 9 will be common. Here also x minus 9 common, here also x minus 9 common, so x minus 9 common, so the remaining term will be 2x plus 7, and we have to divide these by x minus 9. So if I divide simply, I can cut x minus 9, so the answer will be 2x plus 7. Okay, so now we will solve the C question, that is 3x square plus 4x minus 7, and we have to divide these by 3x plus 7. Okay, so to solve this question, we have to first multiply the A with the C. So 3 sevens are 21, and if we subtract 7 minus 3, it will give us 4, and 7 3s are 21. So 3x square plus 7x minus 3x, which will give us 4x minus 7. Okay, here we will take out x common, so the remaining term will be 3x plus 7, and here we will take out minus 1 common, so the remaining term will be 3x plus 7. These both have 3x plus 7 in common, so if I take out 3x plus 7 in 7, the remaining term will be x minus 1. And if we divide these by 3x plus 7, so 3x plus 7 will be cut, so the remaining term will be x minus 1, and that's our answer for C. Next question, D question, that is 4x square minus 121 y square, and we have to divide these by 2x plus 11y. Okay, so first, see, this looks like a square minus b square. So we know the formula, a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. So here the a term will be 2x whole square minus here 11y whole square. So now it exactly looks like a square minus b square. So what we have to do is a plus b and a minus b. So, and we have to divide these by 2x plus 11y. So 2x plus 1, 11 plus 11y will be cut by 2x plus 11y. So our answer will be 2x minus 11y. Okay, so now we will solve the E question, which is 6x square plus x minus 2, and we have to divide these by 2x minus 1. We will multiply the a with the c term. So 6 2s are 12. So 12, and we have to find such a number that if we add this number, we'll get plus 1x, and if we multiply, we'll get 12. So 4 3s are 12. So 6x square plus 4x minus 3x. So 4 minus 3 gives us 1, and 4 3s are will give us 12 minus 2. Here we can take out 2x common. So if I take out 2x common, the remaining will be 3x plus 2. And here I can take out minus 1 common. Remaining will be 3x plus 2. These both have 3x plus 2 in common. So if I take out 3x plus 2, so the remaining will be 2x minus 1. And we have to divide these by 2x minus 1. If I cut 2x minus 1, so we'll get 3x plus 2 as our answer. Next question, F question, which is x square plus 14x minus 32, and we have to divide these by x minus 2. Okay, 32 ones are 32. We want such a number that if we add these two numbers, this will give us 14. So 16 twos is 32. 16 minus 2 will give us 14. So x square plus 16x minus 2x minus 32. I can take out x common, so x plus 16, and here I can take out minus 2 common, so x plus 16. X plus 16 will be common among these two, so the remaining is x minus 2, and I have to divide these by x minus 2. So if I cut out x minus 2, so our answer will be x plus 16. Now we will solve the question number 4, that is to simplify. Our first question is 4x minus 8y, and we have to divide these by 3x minus 2y. Okay, so simply what we can do is arrange these in the division form. So 4x minus 8y and divide by 3x minus 2y. We can take out 4 common from these terms. So 6 into 4 common taken out, remaining term will be x minus 2y divided by x minus 2y 3. X minus 2y cut with x minus 2y, and 3 ones are 3 twos are 2 fours are will give us 8 as our answer for the A question. Okay, so the next question is B question, that is 12x square 49x square minus 64y square divided by 6x 7x plus 8y. Okay, this looks like a square minus b square. We have to convert these as a whole square minus b whole square. So 12x square 7x whole square minus 8y whole square. Okay. Now this will be divided by 6x, 7x plus 8y. 12x square, 7x minus 8y, and 7x plus 8y, because this is a square minus b square, so it will become a minus b and a plus b, and we'll divide these by 6x, 7x plus 8y. 7x plus 8y will be cut by 7x plus 8y. X will be cut by x. 6 ones are 6, 2s are 12. So our answer will be 2x, 7x minus 8y. Okay, so now we'll solve the C question, that is 39a, 8a plus 14b and divided by 13, 4a plus 7b. Okay, now we can easily see that here 2 is common among these two. So first 39a, and we'll take out 2 common. So here the remaining will be 4a plus 7b. Okay, and this we have to divide by 13, 4a plus 7b. If I cut out 4a plus 7b with 4a plus 7b, and 13 ones are 13, 3s are 39. Okay, 3 2s are 6, 6a will be our answer for C question. Let's solve D question, which is x square, x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, and we have to divide these by x, x plus 2. It is very simple. We have to just divide these by division. Okay, so x square, x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, and divide by x into x plus 2. Here x will be cut, x plus 2 will be cut. So the remaining term will be x, x plus 1 into x plus 3. Now I will solve the question number 5. So using method of long division, we have to find the quotient. Okay, so let's solve the first question, which is x cube plus 6x square minus x minus 18. Okay, and we have to divide these by x plus 2. So simply our dividend is x cube plus 6x square minus x minus 18, and our divisor is x plus 2. So first what we have to do is divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. If I divide the first term, which is x cube, by the first term of divisor, that is x, so we will get x square. So I will put x square here. Okay, now I have to multiply these x square with both the terms. So first I will multiply x square with x, so I'll get x cube. Then I'll multiply with plus 2, so 2x square I will get, so plus 2x. So now I have to subtract these. So here 6 minus 2x square will give me 4x square. Now minus x I'll take down. Now I have to divide the first term of this dividend with the first term of the divisor. If I divide these x with 4x square, then the remaining will be 4x. So I have to write here 4x plus 4x. Now I have to multiply this plus 4x with these both terms. So if I first multiply 4x with x, I'll get 4x square, and 4x 2 gives me 8x. So plus 8x. Okay. Now I have to subtract both these. So these will be cut. Here minus x minus 8x will give me minus 9x, and minus 18 will come down. Okay. Now if I divide this first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor, that is x, then I will get minus 9. Okay, so I'll put here minus 9, and if I multiply minus 9 with x, which will give me minus 9x, and minus 9 with 2 will give me minus 18. Okay, so minus 9x minus 18, and if I subtract these both term, then the remainder will be 0, and our quotient will be x square plus 4x minus 9, and that is our answer. Okay, so now we'll solve the B question, that is 3x cube minus 26x square plus 41x minus 10, and we'll divide this by 3x minus 5. Okay, now our dividend is 3x cube minus 26x square plus 41x minus 10. Okay, and our divisor is 3x minus 5. We have to divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. So if I divide 3x cube by 3x, so the remaining term will be x square. So I'll put here x square. Okay, now I'll multiply x square with the first term, which will give me 3x cube, and I'll multiply x square with minus 5, which will give me minus 5x square. Okay, I subtract these, so here I will get minus 26 plus 5, which will give me minus 21x square, plus 41 will come, plus 41x will come down. Okay, now I have to divide this first term with the first term of the divisor. So if I cut, so 3 7s are 21, minus 7x minus 7x. If I multiply minus 7x with 3x, which will give me 7 3s are 21 and x square. So minus 21x square, and minus 7x if I multiply with minus 5, that will give me minus minus plus 7 5s are 35x. Okay, now if I subtract, then I will get, this will be cut, and here the remaining will be 6x. Okay, 6x minus 10 will come down. Now if I divide these first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor, then 3x cut by 6x, then 3 2s are 6, so 2 will be remaining, so I'll put plus 2 here. 2 3s are 6, so 6x. 2 minus 5s are minus 10. Okay, so if I subtract, then the remainder will be 0, and our quotient will be x square minus 7x plus 2, and that is our answer. Now we'll solve the C question, that is x cube plus x square minus 5x plus 3, and we have to divide these by x plus 3. Okay, the dividend is x cube plus x square minus 5x plus 3, and the divisor is x plus 3. Now we'll divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. So x cube divided by x will give us x square. So I'll put x square here. And if I multiply x square with x, that will give me x cube. And if I multiply x square with plus 3, will give me plus 3x square. And if I subtract these term, then 1x square minus 3x square will give me minus 2x square. Minus 5x will come down. Now I have to divide this first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. So if I cut x with the x square, the remaining term will be minus 2x. So I will put minus 2x here. I will multiply minus 2x with x, which will give me minus 2x square. and minus 2x with plus 3. So 3 2s are 6, minus 6x. Okay, if I cut this, so the remaining term will be 6x minus 5x, so it will give me x, and plus 3 will come down. Now here also x plus 3, here also x plus 3. So if I multiply, if I divide x by x, so it will give me plus 1. So I put plus 1 here, and if I multiply 1 with x plus 3, it will give me x plus 3 in return. And if I subtract these two terms, the remainder will be 0. So our quotient will be x square minus 2x plus 1, and that is our answer. Okay, so now I'll solve the D question, which is 11x minus 17x square plus 6x cube minus 2, and we will divide this by 2x minus 1. 11x minus 17x square plus 6x cube minus 2. Okay, but the thing is, here we have to arrange these terms such a way that the highest power should come first, okay, and the lowest power should come last. So now in the next line I'll arrange this term. Okay, so if I arrange this, then I get 6x cube minus 17x square plus 11x minus 2. The arranging is very important here. Okay, so now I have to divide. So this is my first term of the dividend, and my divisor is 2x minus 1. This is my first term of the divisor, and this is my first term of the dividend. Now if I divide 6x cube with 2x, the remaining will be 2 3s are 6, 3x square. So I'll put 3x square here. If I multiply 3x square with 2x, so I'll get 6x cube. And if I multiply 3x square with minus 1, I'll get minus 3x square. If I subtract these, so I'll get 14 minus 14x square, and plus 11x will come down. Okay, this is my first term of the dividend. If I divide these first term of the dividend by first term of the divisor, so x will cut, and x will cut the one term of x square, and 2 7s are 14. Okay, so minus 7x will be remaining. If I multiply minus 7x with 2x, so 7 2s are 14 and x square, minus 14x square. And if I multiply minus 7x into minus 1, I'll get plus 7x, because minus minus plus, plus minus, this will cut, and here the remaining will be 4x, and minus 2 will come down. Okay, now if I divide 4x by 2x, if I divide 4x by 2x, I will get 2. So here I'll do plus 2. Okay, and if I multiply 2 with 2x, I'll get 4x, and 2 minus 1s are minus 2. If I subtract these, the remainder will be 0, and our quotient will be 3x square minus 7x plus 2, and that is our answer.